James Schramko here, chatting with Gert from SEOleverage.com. Today I've got a question for you, Gert, regarding SEO, and you've been helping us with superfastbusiness.com. You've come in and you've had a look around, see what we're doing. Now, we used to run an SEO business, but I thought it would be a good idea to bring someone from outside to see what we're missing, because of course you get familiar with stuff. Sometimes it's easy to overlook the things that you should be doing. And what you did is apply a process and then consult with us and help us make some improvements. And we're seeing some terrific results. So I'm wondering if you could share with us the framework that you use when you're looking at a website and how you improve it, so that we could sort of take that process away and incorporate that to get good SEO results.
Yeah, absolutely, James. We have a framework that's called ERICA. So ERICA is an acronym that stands for evolution, research, interlinking, content, and action steps. And that's a framework we use especially for the ongoing consulting. So very often we first do a site audit, check out what's wrong on the site, what can be improved, and then go ahead with a monthly ongoing SEO improvement. And where E from ERICA basically stands for evolution, because many site owners, many business owners are not aware of their current state of SEO. So what we try to do is bring their rankings, their organic traffic evolution over time to their attention and say, look, this is where your rankings are. You think your SEO is bringing you clients, but it really isn't, because we can't track any conversions. These are the rankings that went down lately because Google had an algorithm change. So this is where we usually start our consulting calls with clients, where this is the situation, what are we going to do now?
Gotcha.
The next step is research. So research is one of the most important and probably underlooked aspects of SEO, because you need to do research all the time. You need to research your site, what you can do in the technical aspect, your backlinks, what are your competitors doing, what might be keywords or new topics you could tap into to get more organic traffic. So what we guarantee with this framework is that the research part is always being taken care of. The I stands for interlinking. We call this interlinking because we don't only refer to backlinks from external websites, but also from the internal linking point of view, because you basically want to create different topic hubs or topic clusters on your site, formed by main articles surrounded by supporting articles being interlinked with them. So this is what we look after, and especially on sites like yours, for example, that have been growing for like 5-10 years, have been migrated maybe from one content management system to the other one. We usually migrate all the content, continue writing multiple versions about the same topic. So it's very important that your internal linking reflects the strategy and the structure you are basically trying to achieve. Then the C stands for content. Content meaning we optimize the content you have. We see what content is missing. We call this a content gap between the content your competitors are getting and the content you are getting. There is a gap in between. And we discover this gap and bring to our clients' attention which topics they could be creating content about that would drive additional traffic to the site, traffic from relevant customers. And then the A is really action steps. We do these calls a couple of times a month with clients. So every call ends with action steps, both for clients and for us. Because in the discussion, I think it's very important that we are aware of what the client is trying to achieve with their business at a certain time, so we can see how we can support this from an SEO point of view. What many agencies out there do is they kind of try to get the client's business a little bit, and then everybody works separately from the other one and sends a monthly report. Our approach is that we work together with the client, and if the client's goals shift, which happens very often, changes is a given thing in business, we try to adjust the SEO strategy as fast as possible.
You know, I think that's the bit I've liked the most, you interacting with us and the team giving you updates and you giving them encouragement. When we get a question, like how to treat something, we can just ask and you tell us. It's just the same that we do with our accountant. When we get a new type of expense, we go to the accountant, we say, how do we class this one in our bookkeeping? Same with the SEO. It's like, hey, we're trying to do this thing. How would you approach this, knowing everything that you know about our site? And you tell them and we do it. The best thing is we're seeing great results. So I really wanted to share some of the insights of what you've been helping us with our audience. I appreciate the tips. Gert from SEOleverage.com. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.